Pagan Peak VR is a new way of experiencing a serial narrative while drawing on the fascination of escape room games. The players will find themselves in a mysterious alpine cabin captured by a serial killer called Krampus Killer. Their only chance to survive is to solve the riddles laid out by the Krampus Killer, and they have to emerge deeper and deeper into his psyche.
Let's find out if you were naughty or nice.
The players basically take on the role of a criminal profiler, a detective, and a psychologist in order to escape the alpine cabin. Advanced VR mechanics, cinematic level and sound design, combined with a plot that twists and turns.
One of the most important aspects of virtual reality production is creating a sense of realism. It's important for somebody entering VR to feel like they've stepped into another world or entered a universe that's convincing, engaging, and interesting. The main location in Pagan Peak VR is an alpine cabin in the middle of a snow-covered forest, somewhere on the border between Germany and Austria. This was in mid-December, so available light was extremely limited. So we had 3 drones flying simultaneously in order to get enough coverage before the sun went down. The smaller drones flew down lower to the ground and grabbed detail shots of the cabin walls and exterior, and the larger drones flew up high because they were better able to withstand the wind. In total, the drones captured about 12,000 photos of the exterior, which may have been overdoing it, but we wanted to make sure that every detail was preserved, and because the scan was done in the middle of heavy snowfall, we were concerned that the various snowflakes, different in every photo, would confuse the photogrammetry software. We've been using reality capture for a while now, so you could say that we're used to relying on RC to get fast results to a very high quality. But when we saw the results of the exterior cabin for the first time, it was like reality capture impressed us all over again. The results were incredibly beautiful, the textures were intricate, the geometry was perfect, and most of all, there was not even a snowflake anywhere to be found. So it's really incredible to think what an asset RC is to the photogrammetry community, working on a tight budget and in the craziest weather conditions. Beyond visual realism, the other big factor in 6DoF VR production is interactivity. We're seeing a growing demand in the VR community for total and complete interactivity. So in Pagan Peak VR, the player will be able to pick up and interact with a huge range of objects, each of which has been individually scanned from photogrammetry and carefully prepared for VR interactivity. Scanning so many objects and separating them from their environment and preparing them for interactivity in VR is an extremely time-consuming process, and here again, reality capture is an indispensable tool, simply because it's faster than anything else we've ever worked with.